Did we have the debate? Do you believe in Collingwood? I think we might have. Here's either side of that debate, shall we, Kiki? This is from Kane.
Yeah. Not Kane.
Not Kane.
Right.
Pies will finally get respect this week when they beat the Swans. If you compare their past couple of months to the Pies, they've only beaten Freo and have dropped games to the Bombers and Port. Surely the Pies are going better than this mob that just beats up on bottom teams. Game on, flag Pies Kane. And then this, Collingwood is a fraud, riding their luck more so than any other team. Every year there's a club that falls on the lucky side of the ledger and will be found out next year when consistency is a measure of sustainability rather than chaotic luck. All other teams with a functioning forward line would have beaten Collingwood by 10 goals on Friday night. Their percentage is a measure of their worth. So that's either side of the debate. The one aspect that I found tactically fascinating was Johnson put Collingwood in front with 6 minutes 48 to go in the game. Viney wins the centre clearance, bombs it in, Quaynor clears it, and Melbourne do not get it back to the 50 for the rest of the game. That's 6 minutes and 40 seconds of elite game management. To not even, you usually go with 6 to go. There's a bit of a rule of thumb around with 3 to go. You get a look with 3 to go. So plot it for when your look comes in a close finish. They never even got a look in the last 6.5 minutes, which I went back and watched it. That was elite, the way Collingwood denied Melbourne any possibility to bring the ball to the 50 with the game in the balance.
Yeah, well, you average an inside 50 opportunity every 2 minutes. And generally they come in a run. Generally you get 4 in a row and then it goes the other end and they get 4 in a row. So you would think with 6 minutes to go, you're going to get at least 3 more looks.
Collingwood didn't give them a single look.
If you look at, Brett and Speed rang me yesterday and said, look, let's have a look at that last couple of minutes. Collingwood laying on the footy at stoppages, giving the ball up slowly to the umpire, not giving it up at all, just killing clock. I mean, that's the game, isn't it? There's nothing in the rules that say, hey, you've got to play one way from start to finish. I mean, get to the point where you can hang on to a lead and then slow the game down. I mean, smart play, tactical play, they've done that. They've been training for these situations, and I don't know. Does their luck run out? Does Frayne McRae's luck run out eventually, Jared? I don't know. I can see them losing straight sets and be out of the final series, and I can see them winning 3 games by under a goal. So it's who knows? It's guesswork, but let's just appreciate what they're doing. That these players absolutely know what's required every minute of the game by what the scoreboard tells them and what the time clock tells them.
You don't get lucky that many times. I'm a big believer is winning close games is a learned skill, and they're doing it in different ways and sharpening it. The way the Pies got in front and closed that game down was just pure clinical. But that's what's needed in finals. That's one observation.
Yeah,
you can look at
love it. I love the different views on Collingwood.
You're an analytics man. There is the possibility of mysticism in sport, and Collingwood represents a certain mysticism at the moment.
Yeah, but so from a sheer assets point of view, outside of their ability to outnumber and their ability to move the ball fast when they're 3 goals down, what else are they bringing? Like from a total numbers point, if you want to really, this is where I live, Jared. So I'm going to stay with this until it tells me that this is not the way forward, okay? Which you all will do at the right time. And good evening to Brian in Darwin. With the footy, last 6 weeks, they're 9th ranked in the competition. So they're not special, but they're okay. Defensively ranked 3rd, which keeps you in a lot of games. At clearance, 14th, and in contest around the ground, 11th. Not a special profile. Not a profile that's going to win finals. Okay? So there's work to do. And I think if Craig McRae was sitting here, he'd say, you know what? We're finding ways to win, but gee, we've got a lot of work to do.
He said that he used those exact words in the press conference afterwards, and he cited the work around clearance and the like as being in that category. Our Monday means test for round 21. I want to do